Don't miss any content. Don't forget to subscribe and click the notification bell.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. As usual, I'm your host Sellas Tetteh. I welcome you back to the channel. Today I have some updates on the under 23 side. We are going to get a new coach in the person of Sellas Tetteh. If you guys remember Sellas Tetteh, he was the coach of the Ghana under 20 side that won the World Cup in 2009 in Egypt. He was the head coach of that team. Now Ibrahim Tanko has done a superb job with the under 23 side, leading them into the final qualifying round. But with AFCON 2019 beckoning and on the horizon, it has been the normalization committee has come to a conclusion that he needs to be focused on one particular, either the under 23 or the Black Stars, and the decision has been made that he should focus on the Black Stars and Sellas Tetteh take the under 20 job. I'm also going to talk to you about ANAS and the battle with the Attorney General Ghana on why they have still not prosecuted KWESI after the expose last year June. I'm going to bring you the update on that. And also Sogne Yacouba of KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko. He is set for a move to Europe after Kotoko's elimination from the CAF Confederations Cup. As usual, if you are new to the channel, I'll advise you to subscribe to this channel and click on the notification bell to get more updates. So let me just jump right into it. I'll start off with the under 23 side. We all know the Ghana under 23 side are onto their final qualifying game with Algeria, and that will be played in June. And coincidentally, June is when the AFCON 2019 will kick off. And now the normalization committee, which is now in place of the Ghana Football Association, has made a decision that Ibrahim Tanko needs to focus on one of those teams, either the Black Stars or the under 23 side. And the decision has been made that he should focus on the Black Stars and put someone else in charge of the under 23 side. Who better to take that role than the former World Cup winner, under 20 World Cup winner, Sellas Tetteh. He won the World Cup at the under 20 level in the final with Brazil, a nerve-wracking final, I have to say. Was a penalty shootout where Ghana eventually won. So the story says here, the FIFA Under 20 World Cup winner Sellas Tetteh is set to be named coach of the Black Meteors according to reports. Now the Tamale City FC coach has been linked with the Ghana Under 23 job following the double task held by coach Ibrahim Tanko. Now the former Black Satellites coach, who earlier reported to be on the radar of Bechem United, who are set to snap in ahead of the normalization committee special competition. However, with the Nations Cup approaching, the normalization committee are set to relieve Ibrahim Tanko of the Black Meteors job for him to concentrate on the senior national team. Tanko missed the bench of the senior national team in their friendly against Mauritania, with many questioning where his priority lies. Now the Black Meteors have progressed to the final stage of the Under 23 African Cup of Nations qualifier and will play Algeria in June. Same time the Black Stars will be preparing for the AFCON 2019. So I think it's only fair that he's relieved of one of his duties and someone else plays there to fully concentrate with the Under 23 side. I just hope the change at this time won't bring an imbalance in the team. The understanding they have formed with the coach and his tactics and how he plays with them, I just hope this won't affect them in that way, and it won't really affect the team adversely in that respect. I just hope Sellas Tetteh is a great coach, in my opinion. Who better to take that position? I really admire Sellas Tetteh, and I think he will do a great job with the under 23 side. And just hope the change of coach at this time won't affect the team so much. So to my next story, it has to do with KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko. We all know they've been knocked out of the CAF Confederations Cup, and we are taking part in the special competition which kicks off over the weekend. And their striker, there have been some exodus of some players have rumored to leave the club, but there is this rumor going around that Sogne Yacouba is set for a move to Europe. That's what the story says here. So ASANTE Kotoko striker Sogne Yacouba is set to leave the club to join an unnamed European side. Why would the European side be unnamed? After offers came flooding following his impressive form for the Reds. Now the Burkina Faso forward is set to arrive after the international break, but the information reaching Ghana SoccerNet indicates the 26-year-old might not play for the club again, with offers arriving from Europe. According to sources close to the player, clubs from Czech Republic and Portugal have begun talks with the players' representatives. Now, the striker has been in stupendous form for the Porcupine Warriors this season, helping the KUMASI-based club reach the group stages of the CAF Confederations Cup for the first time in 11 years. Now, the former starred Malian forward has also attracted interest on the continent, with 7-time African champions Al Ahly reported to have tabled an offer of $1.5 million for him. Now, Sudanese side Giants Al Hilal and Al Marek has also shown interest in the attacking beast. So ASANTE Kotoko there are under threat. Their linchpin in attack, that Sogne Yacouba, is set for an European move. I don't know which European club. They are still not stated it. Why would it be a secret? I don't know as well. I'll keep you guys posted as and when I get updates on that front. Sogne Yacouba headed for a move outside of Africa. Let me know your thoughts in the comment box on that. Do you think this is a bright move for Sogne Yacouba? Do you think he should leave KUMASI ASANTE Kotoko? As a Kotoko fan, if you are one, would you want Sogne Yacouba to leave? And how do you think that your club, or what do you think your club should do to keep him at the club? I don't know what you think about it. Let me know your thoughts in the comments for Sogne Yacouba set for a move in Europe. The next story has to do with NYANTAKYI and Anas and the Attorney General. Attorney General is telling Anas that he is yet to provide the full evidence after the Anas expose. This began when Anas started an online petition to get the Attorney General of Ghana to prosecute NYANTAKYI for all the crimes he committed, and that was shown in the Anas expose. NYANTAKYI was caught on camera receiving bribe, which is against the laws of the GFA and of Ghana as well, and he was caught under so many circumstances on camera, and Anas is calling for the Attorney General to prosecute him. And for so many months now, nothing has been done to KWESI NYANTAKYI. He has been stripped of his job at FIFA and CAF, but criminally he hasn't been jailed, he hasn't been charged, nothing has been done to him, and he's literally a walking free man, and Anas is not a happy bunny on that front. So Anas is charging the Attorney General to take action against KWESI NYANTAKYI. So this is what the story says here. It says, Attorney General Gloria Kufu says, although her office is eager to prosecute former president of the Ghana Football Association, the evidence required to continue with the process is lacking. She told the BBC the AG's department has requested for the necessary documentation from the Tiger IPI firm led by investigative journalist Anas Aremiao Anas to facilitate the prosecution of KWESI NYANTAKYI, but is yet to receive the same. Now, the department can only make concrete moves when the required documents are provided, and until that is done, there is not much that can be done, she indicated. Her comments are in reaction to claims that government is dragging its feet and does not want to prosecute the former FA boss KWESI NYANTAKYI. Now, Mr. NYANTAKYI has been banned for life from all footballing activities, and his addition will pay 500,000 Swiss francs for breaching FIFA's conflict of interest and other corruption charges. The ban follows an undercover sting operation by investigative journalist Anas Aremiao Anas. That investigation was shown in a documentary titled Number 12, and it uncovered bribery and corruption related activities by referees and other footballing administrators. Now, the former GFA president was caught in a live video peddling influence and bragging about his connections with powerful politicians in the country. The documentary shocked the country. Anas later petitioned to take action against Mr. NYANTAKYI and also sent similar evidence to the Economic and Organized Crime Office in Ghana. He also petitioned the Attorney General and the other relevant bodies to investigate Mr. NYANTAKYI. However, close to a year after this, Ghanaians have complained about the AG's inaction on the case, and KWESI NYANTAKYI is a free man now, as you know. This prompted Anas to launch an online campaign which has already received 3,808 signatures to get the former GFA boss prosecuted. In a ripe tap to back his campaign, he expressed shock at the AG's failure to take up the matter as it should, despite the circumstantial evidence that led to KWESI NYANTAKYI being banned. Now, police have completed investigations into likely criminal misconduct by Mr. NYANTAKYI. They submitted their findings to the Attorney General last year. The Attorney General has not taken any action on the case to date. please help us ask the Attorney General to move this case forward. Mr. Nyantakyi should face criminal prosecution over some of his misconduct, which borders on criminality, Anas stated. Anas insists Mr. Nyantakyi must not be allowed to go scot-free, and if Nyantakyi is not prosecuted, our collective fight against corruption will be meaningless. It will also send a signal to many citizens that the law only deals with the poor, but the rich and powerful cannot be held responsible for their actions. But the AG's office says her office cannot be blamed for the low pace of the case. She said, we will see prosecution. We will see prosecution. We have made that decision. But we need to have the full evidence, and that may impact on what we have in drafts now. I'm surprised that the impression is being given that somewhat we are not eager to prosecute. That is in fact an unfair to my office, particularly because we have been dealing directly with Anas, and he knows the effort we have been putting in place and what we are calling for, and the fact that we have indicated that we need to enable us to move, which he has not supplied us yet, Mr. Kufu said. So that is it, a lengthy article here. Anas is calling for the head of KWESI, Nyantakyi. The Attorney General, seemingly according to Anas, is dragging her feet. She says she doesn't have the full evidence from Tiger IPI squad and Anas is aware. It's a to and fro affair. I don't know how this will end eventually. KWESI Nyantakyi, I feel, has to face some charges according to Anas. I'll let you guys know how this goes, but let me know your thoughts on this. Do you feel the Attorney General is intentionally dragging her feet? Do you feel Anas hasn't provided the necessary evidence according to her, but Anas is saying otherwise? Who do you think is telling the truth in this matter? Let me know your thoughts in the comments box. So that has been it for today. I've been bringing you updates on Sogne Yacouba's potential move to Europe, and also Sellas Tetteh to be given the job of Black METEORS as well. So that has been it for today. I'll see you guys in the next one. Enjoy your weekend.